So I was going through the Epstein Files. I'm disturbed right now. I am like so disturbed right now. I was reading this. Whose name do you see on there? Madeleine McCann. Little Madeleine. Now, her name is all redacted inside these files. Now, the day that she went missing, somebody did say it was a female that took her, and the female looked exactly like that woman. You know what's so crazy? They knew they took her, and they brushed it aside. They had hard evidence it was her. Photos. Somebody even sat down with the police and had a sketch made out. Comes back to that lady, Epstein's girlfriend. You know what's a shame? Where is Madeleine? Where is Madeleine? Everybody knows where Madeleine is, besides the American people and the public. But that lady, Epstein's girl, should never be released until she tells the truth of where Madeleine is. Because if you see in the paperwork, Madeleine's name is on a lot of these documents. And this thing, and her name's not there. But hello, her name's right there. Hello. These guys can't lie about it. Let's talk about Chelsea Clinton. She doesn't look anything like the Clintons at all. She never looked like her mother, and she never looked like her father. That's very concerning. I always kept that to myself. When I looked at that little girl as she grew up, I said, nah, there's no way that's their kid. She don't look like any of them. But I'll keep that to myself. But Madeleine, where is Madeleine? Where is half of these kids that go missing? Mm-hmm. They try to lie to the public and tell you nothing's going on. But the biggest ring, everyone's involved. Even the highest people of the president. They're all involved. All the presidents. That is hecka disturbing. Hecka disturbing. How they lie and redact paperwork and don't want to tell you the truth. Because they hide a lot of things and they don't want you to know. But this right here is very disturbing. Where is little Maddie? It's been all these years, and you know what happened to Maddie. Y'all sold her, gave her to a different family. She's probably growing up somewhere, thinking those people are her parents. Where is Maddie? Wow. All this politics and all this stuff that goes on is crazy. Crazy. And it's absolutely insane how they can just kidnap kids and steal kids and get away with it. But here you go. I am so heartbroken right now knowing her name is involved with the Epstein Files. And her name's in there more than once. Her name is in here more than once. And not only that, the police report of the woman that stole McKay matches Epstein's girlfriend to a T. The face, the hair, blah, blah, everything, down to the height, weight, and all. but they disregarded her. Didn't even bother to talk to her, investigate it, because they knew that she had her already. It's an inside job with the government, how they steal children. hmm Oh, I believe that. You gotta be careful what you say, what you do, because it might come back. I don't know. But this is very disturbing when I seen it. And the files are so long and so deep and so much information. You just gotta look at it yourself, and you're gonna be so baffling when you see half of the stuff that's in the files. Yo, I don't even know what to think. The stories that is in here. Where's little Maddie McKay? You know exactly where she is. And that lady knows exactly where Maddie is. McKay. Madeleine. She knows where Madeleine is. She needs to talk. She needs to talk. You want to let her loose? She shouldn't be loose. Heck no. She needs to start talking of where little Maddie McKay is. Because she knows. She knows. Because she's the one that took her. I don't care what anybody got to say. When they first showed that story and they did the little drawing and everything, I said, wow, that looks like Mr. Maxwell's girl. And I wasn't the only one that said that. But oh my god, disturbing, disturbing. Freaking people. But look at this. Madeleine McKay's name. Absolutely crazy, yo. I got more files and it's making me shake. Because this is crazy. Look, I'm shaking to death. When I ever saw this baby's name, oh my god, I'm shaking. When I ever saw that baby's name, I knew. I knew. I'm just kind of curious if they had anything to do with the John Benet unaliving case. What do you think? What's your thoughts about this? I mean, oh my goodness. She should not be released. She should not be free. She should tell where this baby is. She knows where this baby is after all these years. Oh my god. The documentations, y'all gotta look up yourself. And they are truly, truly crazy. And the people's names, oh my god, all the way down to all the presidents. I always said something was up with the government and the children and everything else around here. But I'm shaking right now. I am like physically shaking because this story is like nerve wracking. Who would have ever thought you would have found that baby's name in there? Not me. Not me. I would have never thought I would find that baby's name in there. But long and behold, her name's in there. Where's Maddie? They know where Maddie is. McKay's name's on there, along with thousands of other names. And we're gonna do a part 2 on this. I have to calm down a little bit. I'm getting the shakes right now because I was not expecting to see Madeleine McKay's name there. And yo, there is some deep stuff going on, baby. A lot of stuff. This is crazy. Check this out.